Alright guys, this is John with Louisiana Aquaponics. I am sorry this video is kind of took a little long to get out there to y'all. We're going to do the install of the thumb today on the Massey, but the weather and work between the two just hasn't given me much time to do it. We've been having rain for days. It poured so much last night I thought we were going to wake up in a new place this morning floating away. But so far right now, it's only 40% chance of severe thunderstorms this afternoon. So I got a little window of time. So I wanted to try to get the thumb on this thing and get it all taken care of and at least installed. So let me show y'all what I got. All right, so I got all my pieces down here and my instructions. And according to the instructions, they wanted you to bring your boom down and your bucket just a tad bit off the ground. It's loose. It can be easily flopped around and moved around. So it's loose. So when you pull this pin, you don't have a whole lot of drop, and it's easy to get back up in place. All right. So after reading the instructions once, I went through, completely read them all one time, and I got all the tools together. And you're going to need 1 1/8" socket and wrench. I believe it's 1 1/8". Yep, 1 1/8". I don't have an 1 1/8 wrench, so I'm using 2 1/2" sockets. Said possible rubber hammer to kind of tap them into place, particularly this into the thumb right here. That fitting right there, that T. Said might be a little tight, so you might need a rubber hammer to tap it in. I got a plastic one too. And then the Allen for the cap and the bolt for the pin, which is a 5/16 Allen. And then I always like to have a flathead, a good sturdy flathead screwdriver for any kind of prying or moving of something around to keep from getting my fingers pinched, because I've done played that game too many times. But all right guys, so we're going to try installing this, and let's see how long it takes. I already got the old thumb off and I got it prepped, but I haven't broke nothing loose yet or anything. So let's see how long it takes to install this. All right guys, so first thing I'm going to do, I guess, is pull this cap. Might have to give me a break before. Let's see here. There she goes. Oh, that wasn't bad. Now, I've never done this before, so it's going to be a little interesting. But let me get an old rag too, because as we go, I'm going to clean. And probably like a lot of you guys out there, my old shirts become my new rags. Let's get some grease out the way here. All right, now let's give this thing a little pull. I'm going to get in right here where this clip is in the hole and see if I can nickel her out. And there she comes right on out. Okay, and that's her. Set it to the side there. Okay, so just to show y'all what I did, where that hole is right here, I just reached in there, put my screwdriver right here, and gave it a little push, pulling it out this way, and she popped right out because there's, as you can see, there's no tension on it. So, okay, just right quick, I mean, position your bucket near the ground. Okay, fully collapse the telescoping assembly on this. So we got to put that together and we got to collapse it down. So we'll pull this. You know she won't be able to, but beat that gloves. Slide that inside of this. Collapse all the way to the bottom setting. Okay. Now that's assembled and collapsed. Okay, fully collapsed the assembly. Okay, insert the pin, the hole, collapse it. Okay. the end of the large tube. Okay, factory install mount. Okay, so now we're gonna put it in here. It says to turn this bushing. As you can see, it's got an offset to it right here. This side here is gonna be closest to your dipper stick. Work never leaves you alone, even when you ain't working. Okay, so back to okay. All right, so this is gonna go close to the dipper stick as it can, that offset. So we're gonna take this bolt out. Set these right here. Put this back up in place. Turn it in. Yeah, I see. So it sits real close. Okay. Then we'll put these two on for now. Just hand. Okay. Now then. Alright, so that part is done for now. Okay, so they want you to go ahead and snug it up now. And they don't want you to over tighten this thing because it can bend your ears in. So just kind of snug it up for now. Okay, and that's snug enough now. Alright, and once it's all full assembled, they want you to go back and tighten everything up. Okay, and I'm starting to bleed off, so I really need to attach this thing pretty quick here. Okay, alright, so I'm going to take this bad boy now, pull the pin out, set it down, do a little adjusting here. In. So she's a little bit of a tight fit, but nothing you got to beat on. Just got to kind of work with it a little bit. Okay, get it started into here. Might have to bump it up a little bit. I think she dropped on me a little, so we're going to bump it up just a tad bit. Put this cabinet back on that side. Torque that down later. Okay. Now that's assembled. Back to our directions, but I think we actually one more thing left, and just kind of tighten everything up and grease it. Should be ready to go. All right. Okay, let's pull this out. They're saying to pivot this to meet this. So, and I think I'm probably gonna have to move that pin up one. Let's see, maybe not. Yeah, probably so. Well, maybe not. No. All right, and there's 2 washers, and they recommend 1 washer under the head, 1 washer under the nut on both the boats. So there's only 2 boats. And actually, as soon as I snug this up and that, basically she's done. We just got to tighten everything. Okay, she ain't gonna come out with that pin right there. I just noticed, guys, that when you collapse this thing, there's 2 holes, and they both line up. If you put it in the very forward one, when you do stab the thumb, you can't get that pin out. So you have to do the back one. So let me pull this loose. Pull this out. This out. So you want to go to the one that's furthest away from the head because you won't be able to get it out once it covers and you can't pull the pin. And the reason you want to pull the pin is because we're going to raise it up, and I'll tell you about that. Snug this up a little bit quick. That's a little snug. All right, let me crank it up, pick it up. Okay. Now the reason I need it clear, I need to pull my pin. Well, that pin is tight. You ain't gonna have to worry about that falling out no more. I'm gonna set it over here for now. And he said you want this boat right here snug enough where it creates some drag. So this sucker will move all on its own. It won't come slamming down when you move it. So we're gonna snug it up, create some drag on her. And I can see the gap in here, so when it gets where it looks like it's pretty double close, I'll test my drag. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, actually that's probably perfect, and it probably need to be slid, tightened a little bit more as it wears. Okay, that looks great. Okay, now then, let me tighten this one up. Just snug. Remember, because it's bend your ears and creates too much drag. Got a little play in there. But you want most of your drag here, though, for this thing. You don't want it here. Almost self-holding. That's what we're looking for. All right. So, according to our instructions, we are done. I'll set the torque on that. Double check these, but pretty much that's it. There's no torquing on it because you know, you're creating a drag with it. So pretty much it just a matter of setting it. And doggone, that was fast. That was really easy, really fast. First time I ever installed this kind of thumb. So hey, let's get a look at what this thing looks like when she's folded down and that on the bucket. Alright guys, so let me give y'all some close-up look here. Okay, so with it closed, it fits nice in the teeth. It's nice and close. I don't think the bucket actually could curl up any higher. Maybe a little, but not much. Alright, so that looks really, really good. I like it. The word stands out. That is key right there in that bucket. So, all right, so let's uncurl it. And I'll show you what it looks like drop down. Should be able to do this with one hand, because that drag holds it. Let you slide in. I'm not pushing, guys, real hard. I mean, okay, that's about 90 degrees from my pin. And this is what I'm kind of anxious to see. So we gotta get back here. We got dang near 90 degree right here. All right. So let's see what that bucket looks like. Closing in on that 90. And look at there. Look at there. All right, guys. So what this means is with this, let me show you. So what that means is you can pick up some fairly small stuff without ripping into your ground, right up off the ground, since it's in line now with the length of the bucket and its curl. So that is really, really, really cool. It don't have to be a certain size. It can be just about any size, and you're gonna grab it. So, really like that. Really like that. So now you can pick up small limbs, you know, not twigs or anything, but small diameter limbs, you know, just one. If you're chunking up some fairly good 3-4 inch limbs or some 4x4 blocks, you'll be able to pick it up with no problem, I think, without digging into your ground. So again, BXpanded, man, they do a number. Looks fantastic. The red is really, really dead on. I mean, it looks great. So let's close her up. Put my pin back in her. I'll tell you something else too. You're not going to lose this pin. It's not going to get jerked out on you, I don't think. It is. It's tough. It's in there. Okay. Oh, something else too is you notice this one pins in a little different. It fits right in the diameter of the hoe. It says like this with the clip. So that's real neat, and it's flush on the inside. So what I'm gonna do is close up the bucket. Bring it up, and then grease it up and work the bucket a few times. There she is, all installed. All right, I was left to grease her up, and I'm gonna pump the grease to it since I got to fill the pin and the pin housing here, and work it all the way back to here. So I'm gonna pump it. It's gonna take probably more than just your normal couple of 2 to 3 pumps until I start seeing some grease move. You know, I'm gonna pump it, work it, until I start seeing grease coming out, so that I know that the whole thing from one end to the other is coated really well with the grease. But yeah, guys. All right. So BXpanded's new thumb. Big thumbs up. Installed. Took me minutes. It was really, really surprisingly easy. I mean, it just, you know, it does have some weight, so you gotta watch for that, guys. The teeth are a little sharp, which is a good thing. You want that. So do wear some gloves. And you know, like they say in the instruction, there is pinch points, and that what's happening here and here. So watch for that as well, you know. But Man, I didn't have to pop it with a rubber hammer. I didn't have to slam on it. I didn't have to do, it just all fell right in place. So, I mean, geez, man, you can't ask for no better than that. It looks fantastic. It looks like it's gonna work fantastic. I really can't wait to get it out there and try it. But anyway, guys, this is John with Louisiana Aquaponics, and the next video you'll see, hopefully, we're gonna do a little bit of playing around with this, but this is coming off really soon to be sent down, and in fact, the whole assembly is, and we're gonna get that tiller on there as soon as it dries up enough where I ain't telling mud. We're gonna get that tiller on there, and we're gonna give it a shot. That's gonna be really interesting because I'll be perfectly honest with you guys. I've never ran a tractor with a tiller on the back. I've had tillers before, but it was never 3-point tillers. It was all walk behinds. So I know nothing about a 3-point tiller. So the learning curve is gonna be a little steep on me. You know, but hey, that's why I got you guys to help me when I'm losing it. So it's gonna be really interesting learning how to work this tiller, learning to play with it, and learning how to hook it up. I've never hooked up a tiller to a tractor. So it's either gonna be fun or funny. I'll leave that up to y'all. All right, this is John with Louisiana Aquaponics. Y'all have a good weekend.